Hello everyone, welcome to Testbook Super Coaching for JAIIB exams, and we are going to discuss about the memory-based questions or memory-based paper which was asked in RBWM. The exam was on 18th of May, so we are going to cover all three shifts and what kind of questions or from which topic they ask the questions. That part we are going to discuss in this particular session. There will be another session where I'm going to discuss a detailed part or detailed questions which were asked in the exam. But in this session, we are basically going to take an overview that from exactly which topics or from which topics they asked the question, which topics they are covered in this question, what was the difficulty level. So all the three shifts I'm going to cover, I'm going to discuss in this session. Before going to start, before moving forward, those who are yet to subscribe our channel, please do subscribe this channel so that you will get the information about the upcoming sessions as well as some mock tests, some practice questions and some conceptual clarities we are going to cover in this particular channel. So I'll start, and the first we are going to discuss about the shift 1. All the shifts were between moderate to tough. The few questions or the few students, they felt that the paper was little bit difficult. That was their review, those who gave the attempt for this particular paper. But many of the students, they were like moderate to tough was the scenario. Question paper was not easy. Of course, what was not easy, it was a bit, I will say, towards the difficulty level, especially in the shift 1 as well as shift 2. Now, when it comes to the all the shifts, especially shift 1, the case study based and the numerical based questions were 35 to 40%. And it was almost in all the shifts this year. Now, the questions which they were asked in the shift 1, I will discuss few questions like cost of inflation was the question, CII calculate, then home loan and the car loan processing question was there. Then the CRM related 3 questions were asked. Then branch profitability, it is one of the very favorite topic. And every year we can see multiple questions. So 4 questions were there. Then 4 to 5 questions were depending on the annuity based questions were there. Again, a very famous and very kind of a repetitive topic, I will say. Then equitable mortgage was one of the question. One question was about case study, and the case study about the education loan and loan of 4 lakh and 2 education loans of 7.5 lakh K. So this was a case study based question, was very easy. Many students attempted this question very easily. Then the future value and the present value formula based question was there. Then investment banking, securitization, another common topic. Then sinking fund formula and EMI formula. Like I have already mentioned, some numerical based questions were there. So these were the formula based questions asked. Then vehicle loan, 3 to 4 questions were depending on the vehicle loan product. Then the capital gain was another question which is very common. Then mortgage based deep questions, they were little bit difficult for many students. 7 to 8 questions were depending on this. Then annuity compound interest, self-actualization, the need was asked. Again, a conceptual based question. Departmental approach, common, one of the very common question. Then customer analytics, rule 72 was asked in this regarding the investments. Then credit card, 4 questions were asked. Future value formula was there, convertible bonds, para banking and belting methods. So these were few questions they asked in the exam. Now, para banking is again very common question. Every year we can see the question regarding relating to the this particular para banking concept. Future value formula, again one of the common question, I will say. This was also asked in the exam. Now we'll move forward. Yes, I was talking about belting method. Belting method is basically the valuation technique which we normally use. That was a question. Now, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. This is another common question. Almost every year in one or the other shift we can see the question regarding the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. So maximum loan tenure was asked. Then equitable mortgage, SURFACE Act does not cover which asset. Very easy question. Most of the students are most of the bankers are covering the SURFACE Act in their studies, so it was very easy. Then enforcement of security without interruption of the court. Then asset reconstruction, another common question. Ordinary annuity, MIS and PMS. Okay, these are another common topics. Every year we can see one or the other question from these topics. So these were the questions in the shift 1. Now few topics, obviously the questions on few topics repeated in the other shifts also. ये normally होता ही है जब भी हम JAIIB exams की बात करते हैं. तो shift 2 again moderate to difficult or moderate to tough, I will say. Now here simple mortgage question was asked. Simple mortgage question, again we saw the mortgage based question in our shift 1. Then CI, okay, cost inflation index was there. Credit proposal assessment, tax from other sources, then wealth management, reverse mortgage loan, then senior citizen insurance, old tax new tax regime based question was there. Was very easy, many people was comfortably was able to solve this. Then ordinary annuity, okay, again the repeated question. Housing loan documents, again repeated question. And EMI calculation, it is always there when it comes to the exams. Then floater health insurance based question was asked. Index inflation, again a common, very easy. Medical insurance, AI, marketing process, again a very common and very easy questions. The shift 2 was comfortable for many students. Tax planning, investment planning, sinking fund, again like shift 1. Then marketing process, augmented product, that was a bit difficult. Then expected products, generic products, SBU, and mutual fund business by the banks. There's few questions shared by our bankers who gave the exam. Not all the questions they shared, but they also mentioned some equation based questions, just like shift 1 was there. And yes, paper was moderate to difficult, of course. When it comes to shift 3, the paper was also on the same level. They ask about the unique transaction reference digits. That was a question. Okay, it was comfortable question, kind of a factual type question was there. Then portfolio management, numerical on loans like shift 1, shift 2 also same type of numericals on annuity, on PV, then equitable mortgage, numerical on EMI, then sinking fund, capital gain loss, then education loan based question, just like I mentioned, the case study base was also there. Then benefits of credit card, very easy question. AI based question, okay, again very easy. Which insurance is event, was conceptual based question basically. Then capital gain shares, WDV formula was asked. Then self actualization, small bank having separate sections for what purposes, that was another easy retail banking based question. Valuation, mutual fund, generic augmented and expected potential, these were the question asked. Okay, and then investment planning, tax planning, fee in credit card can be waived. Okay, that is also conceptual based question, that which fees we can waive when it comes to the credit card. That was a pointer asked over here. uh, then reverse mortgage, then market information system, okay, again easy. And unsurfactory, that was another question which was asked in the exam. Okay, so ये भी यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ध्यान रखिएगा. Okay, again the questions basically in this particular shift was bit easy, bit kind of a conceptual questions they have asked. Okay, so ये भी एक factor यहाँ पे ध्यान में रखिएगा. ठीक है, जब yes, that's all from the shift 3. So these were the 3 shift. I will discuss all the questions in detail when it comes to the retail bank and the wealth management. All questions we'll try to cover in detail in few days, as well as we'll cover the equation based questions separately from all the shifts. We'll try to cover that. Okay, so yes guys, that's all from our side. We'll see you in the next session. Till that time, don't forget to subscribe our channel. That's it. Bye bye. Take care.